Welcome back to BSTT. It's Ben here, and today I'm starting a new series, Top 5 Players of All Time from each country. And today we're doing Top 5 American NHL Players of All Time. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so let's start off with the honorable mentions. We have Johnny Gaudreau, who is having a career year this year with 90 points in 66 games, and has a career stats of 584 points in 586 games, which is really solid and good. And Johnny Gaudreau is one of those players who's always been great throughout his career. The last few years, people always said he wasn't doing that good, but he was still putting up like 40 to 50 points, which is solid. And he's erupting back out as a superstar on a top team with the Flames. Playoff Joe Pavelski, in 1,151 games, he has 909 points. And this season he has 66 points in 65 games. Stars aren't having the best year, but Pavelski's having a great year. And he won the 21 and 21, or whatever it's called, at the All-Star game. And I think his nickname might be like Captain America or something like that, because he's that great. He's been in the league for a while, scores a lot. The people that are top 5 are just better than him. And then with the other spot, we have Phil Housley, third most points by an American player ever, and he was a defenseman. He had 1,232 points in 1,495 games, and he played great up until his last few games with Toronto in 2003. But yeah, the fifth greatest American player of all time, we have Austin Matthews. He's young. He hasn't even played 400 games yet, but in under 400 games, he's already at 436 points, and this year he has 85 points and 49 in goals in 61 games played. He's not the fifth best American player yet, but he will be there in a few years. And although this list isn't really based off potential, he's that good. Like, he's better than any other American, not stat-wise yet, but he will be. That's the thing. And look at how good he's playing this year. This year is 24 points above a point per game, and he's 12 goals behind a goal per game, which is incredible. And I could see him going for 60 goals. At number 4, we have Brian Leetch, Rangers legend. Brian Leetch was a top defenseman in the league for 10 to 15 years. He won one cup with the Rangers and won multiple Norrises. In his career, he's 9th all-time in American points and 2nd in American D points with 1,028 and 1,205. And he played 200 less games than Phil Housley. He was the captain of the Rangers for a while. He was our leader. He carried us to a cup that year. It was him and Messier. And he's a great player and the 4th greatest American of all time. 3, we have Patrick Kane. What do I have to say about him? Patrick Kane's a great player. He's probably one of the greatest scorers of all time, got the greatest hands of all time, and is the 3rd greatest American of all time, in my opinion. In 1,029 games, he has 1,167 points, and this year, 79 points in 63 games. He's always been a great player. He lacks a little on the defensive end, but he makes it up on the offensive end. He started the season off on the slower side, but then he picked it up as of recently on a bottom-feeding Chicago team. And he's going to be in the Hall of Fame as soon as he retires. Or how many years after it? You have to wait. Him and Matthews, the two of them. But I have Kane up here now because Kane's had the better career so far. And it's made it past the first round of the playoffs. Number 2, we have Brett Hull. Brett Hull has been... When he played, he was one of the greatest, if not the greatest American of all time. Has the most points by an American, having 1,391 in 1,269 games. And he's in the 700 goal club with 741 and the 600 assist club with 650. He is great. He's a natural goal scorer, one of the greatest of all time. And he could dish the puck. he was a great player. He played alongside great players, and he was great. And the greatest of all time, Mike Modano, Captain America. He's played in 1269 games and has one. Or sorry, no, that's the wrong person. He's played in 1499 games, one short of 1500. Forget what he did, but he ended up not playing it, and has 1374 points. He is the greatest American of all time. He doesn't have the greatest stats, but he has a cup. He's had solid stats, and throughout his entire career, he was a phenomenal player. He played in a different era than some of the other players. He played he played with the era of the Red Wings dynasty, and he played for them for a little. He played with the Penguins dynasty. He played through a bunch of different dynasties, and he still managed to be great. And Mike Modano is the greatest American player of all time. So that's it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!